Okay, so I've been wanting to make a video like this for a very long time because you know what? Like, I feel like I've been hiding my true feelings. I was talking to my friend Jasmine yesterday on Snapchat. I was like, oh my god, I'm in love. Like, I was trying to play her because I know I'm gonna like get her to watch this video. She's gonna like, see someone, this is why I can't be listening to you because you always playing them games. And I'm like, I know this is nothing new. I always do this to her, but I have a little story time as usual. I always have story times. It really wasn't meant to be a story time. It was like, yo, this is real. Like, a lot of people are gonna be like, Simone, you're crazy. Like, you lying. Like, what? I'm in love. Okay. Story time. I'm just like, I'm in love. Okay. I am in love. I'm in love with even just talking, like just saying that, like it's like, girl, like for real. Like, yes, I was in love with my teacher when I was in 9th grade. I'm not gonna mention any names because this person is a teacher still, married, happily married. I guess you happily married. Not like I was on your Facebook page yesterday and looking at your pictures. I was in love with my 9th grade teacher back so long ago. Guys, I graduated. Like, now this is like so irrelevant. So it's like, it's fine because it's irrelevant. I'm like trying to have story time on my bed. Like, this is where my setting is. Like, so yeah, I was in love with my teacher. I'm still am in love with my teacher. Like when I say it, I'm just like, like that's how you know you're in love. Like, if you like keep smiling when you think about the person, you're totally in love. Like, you know, like he never did me dirty. Like, I think he did because I used to like fail his test. Like, I was so stupid, you know, like I didn't take it serious in 9th grade. That's how, like, you know, I was like mostly focused on him. But he was the only guy teacher I've ever had like at that point in my life. So it was like weird because I usually have female teachers. So I was like, okay, hi, like so yeah, he was like my first male teacher. He was so cool. He was so young. Like, it was weird. Like, he had just graduated. Now, I don't even think he was done graduating from college yet when he started teaching at this random anonymous school I shall not name. But yeah, he was like really, he had blue eyes. Like, just talking about it is like really weird because I'm just like, wow. Like, I was just thinking about him the other day and I was like, wow, I was in love with this guy. Like, when he got mad, like he got super red. It was like so funny. Like, he used to always like help me in school. Like, he taught me so much. He was like actually a really good teacher. I think that's what it was. I had so many like stupid teachers. Yeah, we all know we always had that teacher that was a teacher but couldn't teach, you know. So I mean, he could actually teach. Like, he made learning fun for me. It was one of my favorite subjects in school. So like, I felt like I had a good connection with him like that, and him helping me achieve, you know, I passed this class because he helped me a lot. And this was a time when Obama was like about to be elected for his 2nd term. So this was so long ago, and I was at a racist school. Like, guys, like, it was majority racist white people. Like, I was friends with white people, don't get me wrong, white people are cool, but I was in school with a lot of racist white people also. So I was in class, we would watch CNN Student News, and like, he would play it every morning. He had to stop playing it because people were being so racist towards him. And everyone was like, yeah, Herman Cain. It was so weird, like, because Herman Cain was black, but they hated Obama. Like, they were like, oh yeah, Obama's Muslim, blah 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 blah, talking all that mess. And he would like, you know, like, and he would see me get really upset. Like, I was getting angry, but like, being in 9th grade, I didn't really have a voice until like 11th grade. So I would just sit there like, I'm about to kill him. You better get your man before I kill him. Like, I was really like getting upset, and people would always ask me, oh, so you Muslim, blah blah blah. Like, I felt like I was being attacked, and he would like always like cut that out. Like, he would like, you know, he would defend for me, like he would defend me for me, because I would never speak up. And I was in class with a lot of weird people, a lot of racist people. And you know what, I felt pretty normal, and that was the first time when I was like, yo, racism is so real. Like, you never really think about it, but I learned from a young age, 9th grade, like, you're still older, but like, you're so young still. So I learned so much, like, being in his class, like a group of people in one room being so racist. And he helped me get through that, because like, he was not standing for that. He's like, you know what, we're not watching this no more because y'all are too foolish. Like, he's put it into it. I was like, okay, manly too. Like, oh, you and your blue eyes. So I was like, yo, like, he defended me like a man's supposed to do. So I was like, what? Okay, hi. So like, I was so happy to have him as a teacher. And you know, yeah, I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like, wow, let me go see what he's doing. Like, I think he's divorced. Like, I don't know why I thought he was divorced. I was like, yo, he divorced. And if he's divorced, I'm gonna like tell him that I really like him. Like, I was like going through this mindset where I was Arya and Ezra from Pretty Little Liars. I had a moment. Like, I've been talking about this teacher since 9th grade. So now I'm 20 and I'm graduated. I've been talking about the same teacher for so long. I've been thinking about this teacher every year, every day. Like, it was weird to me. And I never knew why until, like, I was like, yo, I actually thought about it, like, 2 days ago. I was like, yo, I think I was in love with that teacher. And now that I think about it now, guys, I know this may sound really weird. It might sound really, really, really weird. But, like, I think I'm still in love with him. And that's what made me, like, go to his Facebook page. I was, like, sitting in bed, like, let me look him up. And I go to his profile page. I was like, oh, he's still married to this teacher that I never had, but apparently she's a really good teacher. Whatever. I was like, oh, he looks so good still. Like, he looks the same. Like, I remember. I almost tagged myself in his photo. Guys, I almost freaked out. Okay, but I didn't. I gotta escape. Okay, escape. You know, I think I'm still in love with him. I think, you know, I'm gonna message him. No, I'm not gonna message him. He's happily married still. You know, I'm happy that he's married. But I was like, oh my god, I really, really love this guy. Like, I think I love him because you really don't meet that many people who stand up for you and, you know, who could actually teach. I think I'm in love with the thought of who he is as a person, and I love how I know he's treating his wife well, and I know that he's teaching his students well. You know, I think I'm in love with the thought of me and him, and I'm in love with the thought of all these people getting such a great experience from him in this one classroom. And back at this school, they do we used to have 90-minute classes, not 60-minute classes like they did here at Berkmar. So it was like, well, I had a longer experience with him than most, like I did with these teachers at my old high school. So I'm not, maybe that's weird. I know it's like, wow, you were in love. Like, I still love this guy. Like, wow. I really, and I always thought about this because I want to take my YouTube to a different level. I would love to visit the school that started all this chaos for me in my life, to go speak out and be like, this is where it started. You know, I dreamt about this for so long, and it's so weird. And I think that's why, because he helped me through that tough time in school, at that school for me. I always say I'm thankful that I'm where I am right now, because if I was still over there, I swear to God, I would have had so many fights. I would have had somebody real quick. But yeah, I think that's why I love him. I will always love this guy. Like, Jasmine's gonna be like, see, Simone, this is what you always do. You always say you in love with some guy, and then you come over here and you make a YouTube video, and then you play me. Like, I swear, I can't wait to have this conversation with her today. But yeah, I'm in love. I'm in love with my teacher, my 9th grade teacher. He would never know who he is, but hey, he is on my skin. He's so but yeah. If you guys love my story times, I will tell more, but this is so real. Like, I'm not even faking it. I really love this guy. So yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm just like looking at him and I'm just like, I can't continue. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and if you love my story times, please let me know, because I like doing them. But you know, I always have these stories. I tell Jasmine all my stories and then I never put them on here because I'm just like, are y'all ready? Can y'all handle what I'm about to tell you? So if you really enjoy my story times and you want more, or you have any YouTube ideas for me, please comment them below. And like I always say, all my social media will be below in the bio. And yeah, go check out my video about 2016. I'm probably gonna do a video about 2017, what I expect, and then do a video at the end of 2017. That would be so cool. But yeah, I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be doing so much more. Like, I got the lights, I'm telling you guys, like, we got the new background, like, we up in there. So if you ever loved a teacher, please tell me. Like, I'm telling you guys, it's normal. I feel like it's normal. Like the Kesha song, Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson, I want to get with you. I won't tell us so what we're gonna do. Ooh, that was my anthem. That was my theme song back in 9th grade. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.